Okay, so in this episode we are going to see how we can restrict a user after login to access this admin home page. Because if you log out, you cannot access this page after logging out. You have to redirect to the login page of the admin. So with that, I am your host Sarthak, and this is a channel where I talk about Laravel and the cool thing about Laravel. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. So let's start this thing. So if I go here and I log in with my credentials I have created on the last episode, sarthak@gmail.com 123456, sign in, you can see, yeah, we are here. But if I go back, I can still access this login page, but this is not true. We have to redirect to this home page. So this means we have to create some kind of middleware which take care of all these things. So let's see first how we can deal with all these things. So we have to go to Sublime and let's open this app HTTP controllers, and you can see auth, but it's not this auth because this auth is for user. I have to go to admin and now I have to go to auth, and inside here let's try to see this thing. So login controller is here and you can see at here, yeah, this constructor has a middleware of guest except to logout. Obviously we don't want to hide this logout. So this means if I go this page can only be accessed if the user is a guest. But I have logged out, I'm not a guest, but I can still access this page because by default, again, the middleware check as a guest of guard user. We have to specify the guard by saying :admin. Okay, now let's go and refresh, and you can see it's now redirecting me to that home page of user. And because we are not logged in as a user, we are now back to login page of user. So this means we have to redirect to somewhere else. So for that, let's see how we can do that thing. For that, firstly close these things. Oops, not this controller folder. And you can see the middleware folder is here. And inside we have a middleware called redirect if authenticated. Okay, open this. And you can see it says if the guard or the user is actually logged in, we are checking the user, and if it is logged in, we are redirecting to the home page. Otherwise, go to the requested page. But we have to specify the guard here. So firstly, we have to check the guard. So I can say switch case. So I will use the switch. And what I'm going to check? The guard. Okay, so guard, if the guard value is admin, we have to return and redirect to admin/home. Okay, and otherwise this will work. But obviously we have to check also. So if the guard is admin, and then if auth guard and that same guard is arrow check, then we have to redirect to home page. So that's it, and by default this will work. Okay, so we don't have to specify the guard for the user because this is the default one is here. Okay, so that's nice things. Let's indent this thing. Okay, and now let's go and refresh. No, not here. Yeah, now I have to go to admin dash login, hit enter, and yes, you can see we are now logged in and we are redirecting back to admin/home. Let's change this and log out. Okay, and now let's try to access admin dash login, and yeah, now we can access that. And let's try to access admin/home. Oops, we can still access this page. So let's restrict this also. for that, we have to go to the controllers, and we have lots of controller here. Let's first open post controller. Here we don't have any kind of constructor. If you go to this home controller given by the Laravel out of the box, you can see we have this middleware called auth. Let's copy this one and paste this inside the post controller. So I will paste this, and yeah, it's okay. But again, as we always do, the auth for the guard of admin. Okay, so let's go once more. And because you can see we are accessing this page, that means we are not logged in, but we can access this page. Now refresh, and it's not doing that thing because I think this page is not here. I think that page is inside home controller. So let's give that constructor here, and now that admin guard, refresh, and yes, we are now redirected back to the home page. And again, you can see we are redirected to back to the user login, and that thing we will change. Okay, so admin dash login, yeah, okay, but admin dash home, no, this is not I want. I want to redirect to the login page of the admin, not the user. Okay, I think this is somewhat tricky. So be with me, and before going to that thing, let's just place this codes, that means the middleware part, to every controller we have on the admin side. So home is done, post is done, tag, yeah, tag controller, and you can see the user controller. But again, instead of doing all these things in every controller, you have one more option. If you go to web.php, you can see we are specifying a group of route, and we can give the middleware here also. So I will say middleware, and the middleware is auth colon admin. So if I delete, let's close these two, if I delete or comment this middleware from home controller, from which we are accessing this home page of the user, so let's try to access the home page, and yeah, we can still redirect it because we have used the middleware here. So you have two choices, because I have done everywhere, so I will not going to undo that. Instead, I will undo only one thing. Okay, so that's okay. And let's see this. If I comment that and go back to the admin home, and yeah, we can access that, and that means the middleware given on the web.php was working correctly. Okay, so that's okay. But let's close this. We have the problem of redirecting to the admin login page. Okay, so for that we have to go to exceptions handlers. At the bottom you can see we have these things. So again, the same thing, we have to use the switch case. So switch for what? Switch for guard. We have to switch for the guard. But how we can check the exact guard? So here we will give the guard, but we have to create a new variable called guard, and that will be an array underscore get. So array underscore get, and we are getting something from exception. You can see we have this exception here, and exception will give us the guard, and that guard has to be the first one. Okay, so that's okay. And now again we have to do the same thing. If the guard is admin, return redirect to yeah, we know that this is not login, it's admin dash login, and by the default, yeah, this one is okay. So everything is good. Let's try this one more time, and we know that we are not logged in, and yeah, we cannot access that. It says authentication exception guard. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we have to use the guards because it's an array of guards, and we are getting the first one. Okay, that's okay. So refresh, and now it says a route is not found because the login route for the admin is admin.login, not this is the URL, not the route name. So admin.login, that's okay. And yes, so if I go to here, and yes, we are now redirected back to the login page of admin, not the login page of user. So let's try this. So Sarthak 1 2 3 4 5 6 logged in, that's fine. Let's open this thing in new tab, and I will say admin dash login, and yeah, we are now logged in, and that's why we are redirecting back to the home page of the admin. Let's try this and let's see what is about the user. Yeah, user is not logged in. So if I try to log in user, so user is Bitfumes 123456, login. Yeah, that's okay, that's fine. But here is the thing, if you log out from here, you will also log out from here. And this is the very nice things because logout means logout. And with this, we have completed the authentication system of the user. But now the comes next is the creating new user by the super admin. So we have created actually the login for every user, but now we want to create user, and that thing will be done by the super admin. So these things we will see in the next episode. So don't forget to subscribe, like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to share this video with your developer friends so that everyone get the knowledge of best thing called Laravel. And you can support me on the patreon.com, link in the description. And we will meet in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.